Hello, everyone. My name is Tim Spring, and I'm a marketing director here at Indicio. Today, we'll be seeing a demonstration of Indicio's newest product, Indicio Proven Auth, from our foundation's team lead, Daniel Bluhm. Proven Auth was created because we believe verifiable credentials are a faster, more secure way to handle identity access management. Many identity access management systems have significant vulnerabilities, which include relying on weak passwords and multi-factor authentication, which have proven to be unreliable and allow others to impersonate users, or federated identity or third-party identity providers, which can enhance security, but they can also experience outages or downtime on their systems, which translates to poor user experience for your team or customers. And almost every system relies on centralized databases to store user data, which increases the organization's liability and risk of data breach. We created Indicio Proven Auth to provide an easy-to-use, fast alternative to these traditional sources of identity access management using verifiable credentials. By using verifiable credentials, we can simplify and streamline identity processes. The user's identity is stored securely in a credential stored locally on their mobile device and tied to them by biometrics. This removes the need for passwords, third-party providers, and centralized databases all at the same time, while providing a faster user experience that doesn't require your user to remember passwords or input multi-factor authentication every time they want to access an application. The organization can easily add any rules they would like around access privileges, making zero trust implementation simple and fast, and even configure the system to accept credentials it may not have seen before, as long as they come from a trusted source such as a partner or government organization. Without further ado, take it away, Daniel.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to a demonstration of the Proven for Authorization product. So I have pulled up in front of us on the left side a demo site that will help me to tell a story about this authorization journey that Alice is about to go on. And on the right, I have Alice's Holder Plus wallet opened up. So on the left, I have Acme Co. This is a website for Acme. Let's say this is Alice's employer. So as Alice, I sign into this website and I do my job or do whatever business I need to on my company's site. Then let's suppose that one day Alice signs into her employer's site here, and we get a new banner that pops up on our account screen that asks us if we would like to enable signing in with a credential. So if we click yes, this brings us up with a QR code that we can scan to receive our credential with the Holder Plus app. So I'm going to pull that up and we'll scan the QR code. We can see that we're forming a connection. We now have a connection with Proven for Auth, which is the proven instance backing the Acme website, and I can receive this credential offer for a user ID credential from Acme. So I hit accept, and then we see issuing credential, waiting acknowledgement. And there we go. We've got our user ID credential. And it redirects us back to the account screen. So Alice now has in her wallet a credential with a user ID in it with her given name, family name, email, her preferred username, and some admin roles that she holds for the site. So with this credential, Alice now has the ability to sign into any of Acme's websites that they've enabled credential-based login, or it could be organizations outside of Acme who have a business relationship with Acme and recognize Acme's user ID as a valid credential for sign-in. So on my second tab here, I have a brand new WordPress website. We're going to go through the process of setting up the WordPress website, and we'll say it's an affiliate of Acme. So not owned by Acme, but works with Acme. So we'll go through the setup, and then we will configure the WordPress site to use Proven for Auth as the authentication mechanism for the users. So now we have the WordPress installation wizard that we're going to click through here. We'll say that this is Acme affiliate, and we'll create just the default admin user. Don't use this password in practice, of course, but just for this demonstration, we're going to make it easy. So we've now created our admin user and WordPress has been successfully installed and we're ready to go. So we'll first sign in with our admin user. We're going to use the admin user to set up a plugin on the WordPress installation. So I'll go to Add New Plugin, and we'll search for OIDC or OpenID Connect. And we'll use this first plugin here. So we'll install that and activate it. And then that takes us to our installed plugin screen, and we'll now configure the plugin to work with Proven for Auth. So we'll click Add New Application, Custom OpenID Connect. We'll say that this app name is Proven. We have a client ID and secret that we've configured previously with the Proven for Auth site. We need to add a scope of at least OpenID, and then we can set the authorization endpoint and the token endpoint. If you're familiar with the OpenID Connect protocol, this should be a very familiar process to you. We'll now hit Next. Click through one more screen here. And now we are presented with a test setup. So I'm going to quickly scan this QR code. This is just to make sure that the configuration of the OAuth app is valid. And we can see some presentation going on in Alice's wallet. I'll present this in a screen where you can see what's going on in just a second. But this is the resulting token that we received from Proven for Auth, and as we can see, it contains those details from the user ID credential. Okay, so we've now completed setup of our OpenID Connect login. And now we can log out as admin, and we get this fancy new button on the WordPress login site, or page rather, where we can log in with Proven. So I'm going to click that, and it takes us to our QR code that we can scan to sign in. And we're going to scan that QR code. We form a connection. As you can see, we've got a few connections here. This is a temporary outcome. We will make it reuse connections in the future so we can more efficiently do these presentations. But we get a presentation request asking for these details, and we'll go ahead and accept that. See exchange complete. And then we get redirected to the home page for our Acme affiliate WordPress site. And on the holder side, we can see that we successfully verified against the Proven for Auth application. So now that we're here, this is just, I'm just a standard user to the WordPress site. There's nothing different or particularly special about my user sign-in at this point, but we used that user ID credential to sign in to this WordPress site. The WordPress site critically only needed to know about OpenID Connect endpoints. It didn't need to know about verifiable credentials or how to present verifiable credentials. Proven for Auth took care of all of that in the background, which minimized the setup for WordPress to just OpenID Connect configuration.